Good morning, everyone. We are continuing here in the words of the Kitzur Shulchan Aruch, the search and the nullification for Chometz, and this is the last halacha in the chapter. Very interesting case. Matzah Chometz bebeisai bechol hamoed. Let's say a person, they clean their house before Pesach very well. They checked the night of B'dikas Chometz. They didn't find one crumb or ounce of Chometz lying around. And then suddenly, on the Pesach itself, on the Chol Hamoed, which is the days in between the Yom Tiv, they end up finding a piece of Chometz undisclosed to them. Unknown to them was the box of cereal that their child hid underneath a bed, was a piece of bagel that was somehow hiding underneath a doorway or something like that, whatever the case might be. So what do you do now? It's Pesach. You're not allowed to have any Chometz in the house. What do? Yotzio v'yisrafu. So you have to remove it, get it out of the house, and burn it. V'im yesh bo kazayis, and if there is a kazayis of Chometz, which is approximately 6.1 fluid ounces, 0.6 to 1.1 fluid ounces of Chometz, then the Kitzur writes, Yevarech milchila al bir Chometz. You even make a bracha in the beginning, just like we did on the night of B'dikas Chometz. Now this is a machlekes, a discussion that is up for dispute between the Kitzur Shulchan Aruch and the Mishnah Berurah. The Mishnah Berurah holds, since that you did B'dikas Chometz and you already said a bracha and you nullified all of the Chometz, therefore a person should not make a bracha if they end up burning Chometz on Chol Hamoed. But less than a kazayis, which less than 0.6 fluid ounces, everybody would agree that you do not make a blessing. Now what happens if you found this on Yom Tiv, or you found it on the Shabbos of Chol Hamoed? So too, if you had a year in which Erev Pesach falls out on Shabbos, so it's Shabbos, and you find the Chometz, which means you did the B'dika already from Thursday night. In all of these cases, you're not allowed to touch the Chometz. Why? Mishum devi muktzah. Because the Chometz is muktzah. Why is it muktzah? Because you are not allowed to handle and use and get pleasure and benefit from Chometz on these days. So what do you do then if you find it? You can't pick it up and burn it. Yichbel lav kli. So you take a kli, a vessel, like a bowl or something, and you place it over the Chometz in order that nobody should be tempted to take it and eat it on the Pesach. Ad motzei Yom Tov, until you leave it there until Yom Tov ends. Oy motzei Shabbos, or until Shabbos ends. V'oz yisrafoi, and then you're going to burn it. So you have to wait. You can't touch it on Shabbos or Yom Tov. It's muktzah. So then you're going to take it and you're going to burn it after Yom Tov or Shabbos. V'motzei b'yom ha'achreinim. Shaz b'motzei Yom Tov kvar over Pesach. Now, what if you find it on the last days of Yom Tov, that by the time that Yom Tov is over, it's no longer Pesach? So what, you might think that you should deal with it now on the last day, so you don't have any chametz in your possession. Einoi mevarech alav, you don't make a blessing when you destroy it. Elisarfa b'lei bracha, amotzi Yom Tov, you burn it without making a blessing. Afilu yesh bo kazayis, even if there would be a kazayis, there would be this olive's worth, which is the 0.6 to 1.1 ounces of the Chometz. Okay, that is the end of the halachas for B'dikas Chometz and the nullification of the Chometz. And Be'ez Hashem, we're going to continue further tomorrow to learn for ourselves what types of Chometz actually are asur that we're not allowed to have on Pesach. All the best.